Welcome back to my channel. Let's just jump right into it. I had this order placed for some of these duo fragrances. It's 5 in total, so I'm just going to jump right into it. I will say this. This is the package that it came in. And I was thinking that, okay, then when you open it, it's going to show like a box for them all in. It's not like that. They just all came individually wrapped in these things, which I kind of don't like it. I miss when they had the individual boxes that they all came in, but I guess they're changing packaging. Okay, perfect. This is called His Ideal, and it's supposed to be inspired by El Homme Ideal by Guerlain. It has notes of citrus, orange blossom, rosemary, bitter orange, almond, tonka bean, leather, cedarwood, and vetiver. Now, okay, I wrote on this thing their title, that way I can spray it on here, because we don't have tester strips. You'll see, just got them, so I'm at the, let me see. Okay. And give it a second. And I know it's gonna take a second. I'm not the biggest fan of leather fragrances, so I hope the leather isn't strong in this. Okay, the leather is in here. And I feel like it's towards the front. Okay, I don't smell too much citrus. I do smell the orange blossom is one of the first notes that comes into it. The rosemary is there as well. Yeah, but that leather is there. Okay. I'm gonna give it one more spray just because. Okay. Yeah, I feel like normally you would think, the leather is gonna be a base note, but it's kind of right there. It's not bad though. Okay. It's not bad. We're gonna let that sit for a second, and I'm gonna put this over here, and we're gonna let it get itself together. Okay. The next fragrance, once again, they're all in these little wrapping, which is good that they're in this because I heard some things about them breaking. So it's good that they are in these containers. This one is Ferocious Legend. Let me see where I have that. It's supposed to be inspired by Legend Intense by Mont Blanc. I have Legend over there, but I don't have the Intense version. Supposed to have notes of pineapple, bergamot, red apple, cardamom, pepperwood, jasmine, tonka bean, amber, cedarwood, and oak moss. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this because I like the Mont Blanc Legend. What is this one? What did I say? No, this one. Okay, I just got to get the right card. It may be reading backwards to y'all, but that way I can spray it. We'll do 2 sprays. Okay. My room is going to really smell strong in a second. Give it a minute to get itself together. I'm really hoping these are all good. Okay, this definitely goes in a different direction. Hold up. This is Mont Blanc Legend. Okay. I know this is supposed to be mimicking the Intense version and not the regular Legend version, but I could tell how it goes in a different direction than Mont Blanc Legend does. Again, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's better. I don't think it's better than the original Mont Blanc, but I think that, and I know once again it's supposed to be Mont Blanc Intense, Legend Intense is what the Ferocious Legend is supposed to be, but the Intense is not supposed to be that far off from the other one. This smells good. It just needs, let me compare it to His Ideal. I feel like this one has a more fruity note, the Ferocious Legend. I can't really pick up the pineapple. I do pick up a little bit of the red apple. But, okay. I think I actually like His Ideal better. Because the leather note is starting to die down a little bit, and it's like calmer in the back. Okay, yeah. I like that better so far. Let's put that over here, and we will go to the next one. Okay. So the third one that I got was, what is this one called? Okay, this is called Era 422. Now, if you know anything about the Duo fragrance line, their Era is ones where they don't tell you exactly what it is, But it will tell you a little information, like it classified as an amber woody. It has notes of cardamom, tangerine, bergamot, lavender, sage, violet leaf, benzoin, cedarwood, and patchouli. Now, some of the people are like fragrance geniuses, and so they say in the comment section that this is supposed to be inspired by Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Royale. And when you look on Fragrantica, the notes are kind of similar. So let me spray this. I'm gonna put this right here to the side. And then I'm gonna let all of these macerate for like 2 months. Because doers do better when they macerate. They really do. Don't let nobody fool you. They do better when they macerate. Okay. Okay, this hands down is the best one so far. Oh my God. This one, I'm about to get some opinions on this one. Oh my God. This one smells good. I can't. See, this is the thing. When it comes to fragrances, there are 2 notes that I don't like. I don't like iris, which this one doesn't have iris. And I'm not the biggest fan of lavender unless it's blended properly. There are a lot of lavender fragrances I don't like. Or like the fragrance, I'll be like, oh, it's pretty good, but there's just something about it. Normally it's the lavender. But this one just smells good. I can't necessarily... I think this is blended the best out of the other 2. Because I can't really like pick out, oh, there's definitely this note, there's definitely that note. It all just smells good. I mean, the bergamot is a little bit forward out of the formulation, but overall, this is good. Oh my Lord, that is good. Purchase, well done. I want to say this. I got all of these. These are all part of the, I paid for this all with my money. Let me clarify that. First of all, they do it and not pay me for my review on none of this. I want to say that they're on their, what are they called? Sorry, I'm trying to get the right name that they have for it. Their Do a designer line. So their designer line, most of the fragrances are $33, but this is why I got 5, is because when you get 5, they take off a certain amount, so that basically each one was 21 bucks. So it's 36% off, I think. When you get 5, each one becomes 36% off. So I got 5 to do that. But so far, the Air, let me look, compare it to the nope. That Air 422 is the best thus far. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So, okay. This one is Eau De Primal Water. This is supposed to be inspired by... Let me see where it's at. Inspired by Acqua di Gio Absolute by Giorgio Armani. With marine note, of course, labdanum, and patchouli. That's what it says. So, let's see how this smells. I'm hoping it smells pretty good. From the reviews of the actual original fragrance, it got good reviews. That's what really made me pick this one, because I don't have a lot of, I guess, fresh type of fragrances. Even though it's not as fresh as the original Acqua di Gio, I think that, you know, I kind of, if they would have offered it, I might have gotten it. Okay. 2 fragrances. Hopefully I didn't spray that too low so y'all couldn't see it, but y'all will be okay. And give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Okay. Okay, so this is the thing. This year, I wanted to expand my fragrance collection just to get more fresh fragrances, because most of the fragrances I have are more gourmand fragrances. But the reason I don't have a lot of fresh fragrances is because I don't like the smell of a lot of fresh fragrances. Another note I'm not the biggest fan of is cucumber. And I see that a lot of, and sometimes melon, depending on what it is, sometimes it doesn't smell that great in these fragrances. And I just don't like it, because it's like, it smells like a synthetic sharpened version of the smell. Instead of like going to, you know, in the fridge getting some melon and smelling it, it doesn't smell like that. It smells a lot more artificial. And this smells good. Again, these last 2 I feel are better blended just off the bat. And I feel like once they macerate for 2 months, it's gonna be over. I like this. Let me see. It's probably the patchouli. But it's not too strong. It's like just light enough that it's like, it's called Fougere Woody Aquatic. But I feel like maybe the patchouli has a slight spice note to it. I really like this. Like, okay. Let me see. I have my ranking. I have one more, and then I'm going to give y'all my ranking on so far how I feel about them. And then we'll let them macerate for 2 months, and we'll see how I feel about them then. Okay. So the last one is, let me see. It is Eau De Parfum Intense. Let's act like we can read. Eau De Parfum Intense. And this is supposed to be inspired by Eau De Parfum Intense by YSL. And it has notes of ginger, juniper berries, bergamot, sage, geranium, lavender, vetiver, patchouli, and cedarwood. So, again, I have their names on the card. So, let me spray this. I'm glad none of these are horrible. I'm so glad, because let me tell you something about Dua. I have gotten some Duas that were garbage. Like, threw them away. Wasn't even worth anything. So, but luckily, I think over time Dua's formulations have gotten better. Because in the past, a lot of times they would smell strong, but they didn't smell amazing. Once again, I haven't smelled any of these originals except for, I haven't smelled the original of the Mont Blanc Legend Intense, but I have Mont Blanc Blanc Legend right here. And I think this smells better than the Dua's intense interpretation. I can't speak. Intense interpretation of the fragrance. But anyway. Okay. This smells safe. This smells safe and clean. This smells like shower gel. I don't dislike it. I feel like this just smells like clean, like you just came out the shower. So if you want, maybe, and isn't that basically what all the Eau De Parfum or Eau De, that whole line, isn't it supposed to just smell like that? From a lot of reviews that I see. Wait a minute. It's getting a little better. As in, and by a little better, I mean it smells. There's a mint note in here, right? Did I read mint? No. I wonder what that note is then. I don't know. Maybe it's the ginger. No, it's not the ginger. There's some other note in here that's starting to press forward that's giving off a minty vibe. But it smells good. I don't dislike this. Like, this was an actual success. Y'all don't know how surprised I am because, but Dua, you never know. You just don't know. And the bad thing about Dua is that they only post the positive comments. They don't ever post the negative comments, which I feel is stupid. Because just like on Amazon, when you purchase something, it's good to read the negative comments because it could have 1,000 positive comments, right? And have 10 negative comments. But if you have the same experience or as one of those negative comments, it would have been better for you to have known what the negative comment was going to be than to not actually get that negative comment. So let me rank these for you. I'm going to smell them all one more time and rank them. So I'm going to go from the first one I did, which was His Ideal. Okay, that leather note is starting to get a little stronger. But ooh, I feel so conflicted with this one. I feel like this one needs to macerate a little bit more because this is why I was saying the first two, this one and the one I'm gonna do after this one. This one, it doesn't feel like it smells like it's finished blending together. Like there are some Dua fragrances, all of them I think benefit from maceration, but some of them, when you macerate it, it's not going to be that much far from what it initially smelled like because initially it was just blended as well as they could do. So I feel like this needs some more time, but it smells good. I feel like this has potential to really smell amazing. The next one is Ferocious Legend. I will say this one is the lightest scent out of all of them. So I think letting it macerate is going to allow the scent to be a little bit beefier, a little stronger. Okay, there's that one. What's next? Next is, ooh, my favorite one. Let me see, where did I put the card? This right here. If this is what the real one smells like, I will order the real one. Because to be completely honest, I have a lot of Duas, and I buy a lot. Let me see. There's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So this is my 22nd one that I currently own. I've had other ones in the past, but either I gave them away or got rid of them. But right now we're at 20 what did I say, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 22. This hands down. Ooh, it's hard. It's between this and Zest of Casino Elixir. But I think I like this better. This is just so good. Okay, this is hands down number one. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that let me hurry up and get this done because it's just. Wait a minute. I'll take that back. This is the lightest. I think this smells better than the. Let me see. This does smell better. At this point, the apple note that's in the Ferocious Legend is starting to really press forward. But I actually like apple, so that's good. But I do think this smells better. So, and then last is the shower gel one. Okay, I'm ready to rank. So, in my favorite one, just from the beginning, is going to be Era 422. This smells immaculate. In second place is going to be the Dua's Primal Water. In third place is going to be this one, the DA. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Eau De Parfum Intense. My fourth favorite, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it, is going to be Ferocious Legend. And then my fifth favorite is going to be His Ideal. So if I'm going to put them all ranked together, it's going to be in this order. This one first, this one last. So this is my current duo haul. I like them all though. That's the good thing about them all. I like them all. I don't think any of them are horrible. If I was going to rate them out of 10, I would rate... I'm not going to call this a 10 out of 10 because I have one of my fragrances that is my favorite of all time. But I would give this I would give it a 9. This really just deserves a 9. I think this one deserves an 7.8. This one deserves a 7.6. This one deserves a 7.1. And this one is a 6.9 right now because I feel like it needs a little bit more time to finish developing. But it being a 6.9, I don't think is a bad score. I think it's okay. All of these are fine. Of course, some people, I only notice a little bit of difference when you put them on skin. There's only been a handful of fragrances that I've had that I tried on skin that it's like, okay, then it's really pushing out the notes that I like in the fragrance. But overall, that's my review of this Dua haul. Dua, please improve your packaging. I don't like that it came the way that it came. I really wish they went back to the boxes. Now, if maybe the boxes broke, but I think just a little different type of presentation for your product because the juice is there. It smells pretty good, but I think y'all need to just work on presentation a little bit better because I don't like that. Also, one thing I didn't like was, but this is all packages except for Amazon Prime, that I live in the wilderness somewhere, so it takes a while for them to actually deliver my packages. It took them a while to process the order. Now, I give them a little grace because it was a holiday. It was Memorial Weekend, which is why they had this 36% off sale. But I still think they could do a little bit better in that regard. But hopefully, if y'all want any recommendations from these, I think the only one I would recommend that you blind buy would be this one because it just smells like shower gel. So it's just a clean, fresh scent. So that'd be the only one I recommend. All the other ones, I like them, but I don't think that automatically is going to mean that you may like them. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.